there! My name is Miss Julie and I'm with the Romeoville branch of the White Oak Library District. Thank you so much for coming to my art club today. I have a really fun project planned for you. What we're going to make today is this cute little monster made out of yarn. So it's fluffy and cute and not scary at all. I think it's a lot of fun. So let me show you how to make one of these. First of all, in terms of the supplies that you need, it's not too many things. All you need is this. Just a random piece of cardboard. You can use like part of a cereal box or whatever you've got at home. Probably about 4 to 6 inches. You need some school glue. You need a good pair of like grown-up scissors. You need a pipe cleaner. You need a small amount of yarn, like maybe about a little ball like this, not too big, just a couple inches. And then if you have googly eyes at your house, we're gonna use a couple of those. But if you don't have googly eyes, that's okay. You can just draw eyes, on paper and use those instead. Okay, so what we're gonna do first, before we start winding the yarn around the cardboard, we're gonna cut off a piece of the yarn probably about a foot long, just kind of set that to the side. And then we're gonna take our yarn and we're just gonna start wrapping it around the cardboard. This is gonna take a little bit of time, so you can either skip through this part or you can sing a song, but you want it to wind around the cardboard probably between like 50 to 75 times. I'm not really keeping track that well since I'm talking to you, but that's okay. You just want it to wind around there a bunch of times. You can see I'm almost done, getting down to the end here. All right, so I've got all my yarn used up around the cardboard. And you want to bend the cardboard a little bit so you can see a gap between the cardboard and the yarn. And then you're going to take your pipe cleaner and wind it through just one part of the yarn. So you see what I'm doing here? I'm just going to the top, I put the pipe cleaner between the yarn and the cardboard, and then I pull it tight and I twist it around a couple times so that it's holding it still. Okay? Now I can very carefully take my yarn off the cardboard. All right, so at this point we're totally done with the cardboard. And now this other piece of yarn is going to come into play, the little short piece that we cut off at the beginning. So we're going to take this piece of yarn and about 1 inch below where the pipe cleaner is, we're going to tie this pretty tight. And what that's going to do is make like a little head. You see how there's kind of a separation between the top part and the bottom part now. So we're going to tie this tight. Okay, so I knotted it there. All right, and then you've still got all this yarn looped at the bottom. Well, we don't want that. That doesn't make for a very interesting tentacles on our monster. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a hole so that we can see through it, and then we're gonna cut the yarn at the bottom. So you can see here's the top, here's the bottom where the scissors are, and I'm gonna cut the yarn. So now it flounces and goes all over the place, and it looks a lot more like a monster now. Or maybe an octopus or a jellyfish, whatever you want it to be. All right, and so now I'm just gonna take my glue and I'm gonna add my eyes. Very simple. You can use school glue like I'm doing here. You can also use glue dots if you have them, or even a hot glue gun would be fine too. The only thing you probably don't want to use is a glue stick, because I just don't think that's going to work as well. You need to be able to put the glue on just a tiny little bit here. So I put my eyes on, and then I've got my cute little googly-eyed monster. And you can trim the pipe cleaner for the monster's antennae if you want to. I like to curl mine. You can see I did that with this one here with my sample. So do whatever you'd like. This guy, I think I'm just gonna kind of bend him into some zigzag shapes. Like that. I think my monster looks pretty cool. Whoops, so there we go. So this is what you can make using just a few supplies that I listed at the beginning of the video. If you look on the description for this video, there's also a website you can go to with step-by-step instructions. So you can use that, or you can just watch this video again and do it along with me. So I hope you have a lot of fun with this art club project. We'll see you again in a couple of weeks for another one. Bye!